of you, really your inspiration, what you propel within your life. And if I could give you kind of instances of where you can encourage your life. See, I always say the first thing, we all want to help people. We all want to be encouraging to others, inspiring to other people. But we first must be inspiring to ourselves. We must fill our heart with all the power that we can pull into our vibration, because if we have nothing to share, then people will just leave us alone. They won't bother with us. They won't. We have to inspire ourselves so we become that beacon of light that encourages others. And whether you are, wherever you are in your life, it doesn't matter. You do the best you can at that point in your life. But you pull out, you push out the energy, the heart chakra, the heart vibration, and fill it full of energy so you can share that within them. Because when you walk up to people, just a kind hug, touching their hand, giving them some kind of notice. And when we started the service, you guys looked at each other, looked in each other's eyes, which it gives power to the individual, because they see that they are recognized, that they're recognized from that situation. So when we go through life, it's this whole thing of understanding how life works. You must first inspire yourself so you can inspire others. I taught a large workshop one time that the metaphysicians should heal themselves before they can heal others. So you must heal you. You must propel that vibration with you. But you are going to get energy from others. When you looked at everybody today, you gave energy. You gave some energy. See, a lot of life has to deal with psychometry. Like you're sitting in that chair today, when you leave here today, you will leave energy in that chair. And the next person that comes and sits in that chair will feel the energy that you personally left there. And if you continually sit in the same space, you build the energy at a higher level, a higher vibrational level. So I always explain to people, put something in the space that you want to hold in your personal space, your personal vibration within your home. So when you're not in your personal space, take that little small rock, that little small thing that you have in that space, take it with you. So that way you bring the space with you. You bring it to wherever you are. Because we have to realize that we are connected to God's source. We're never unconnected. We're never away from God's source. We are always connected to the source of God. We only fall short because then we don't realize that we are connected. We're constantly connected. We never fall short of the glory of God. I always understood that when I was a child. My mother used to say, be still. For a child, that's kind of hard to be still. Be still and listen. If we sit still and listen, when we meditate today, it's sitting still and listen to you. And it doesn't, when you do meditation, it doesn't mean you have to sit for hours and sit with your hands up. You sit in meditation as long as you personally feel comfortable sitting. When your energy field goes, oh, I need to get up, then get up. Go somewhere and do something else. Meditate as long as you feel comfortable. But stay to the higher self, stay to your higher vibration, what you would love them to show you. What do you need information about? Need information about your health? Things in your life? What do you need information about? You need to connect to the higher source so that information can be there for you. We're trying to find your balance. And sometimes in our lives it doesn't matter. And sometimes in our lives we get ourselves out of balance. And we have to kind of move back into balance. Things happen in our lives. We've gone through a divorce. We've had a death in the family. Different things have happened. It doesn't matter what happens in your life, whether you lose a job, you left a job, you retired, different things in our life. It's like a small death in our vibration. We might, oh my God, we're so happy that we've left the job. But it is this vibration of leaving something. that you have to get used to it. For her, for 41 years, she was teaching every day. So the question of all 41 years, she went the same routine, did the same stuff, the vibration. Now that she's not doing it, she has to kind of regroup, rebalance, reset the vibration. And a lot of things happen in life that we have to realize that we have to reset. We can't trust everyone else to reset them for us. We can't do that, the vibration. We have to allow ourselves to reset it for ourselves. It might take you years to get over something, it might. But somebody else, it might take them just a few days. Not too long, they're over it. I'm done with it. But we have to realize that we have to take that part. When I inspire myself, I try to speak to God. I'm a medium in Casadega, so I speak to guides. I speak to people that follow me. I see people in spirit just like I see you. So there's people walking around this room right now. So the question is, I just see them. They wander through the place. So I've had that since I've been 4 years old. So I've never had a moment in my life I haven't seen people. I was a big psychiatric convention one time, and I looked at the whole big convention. I looked at them and I said, I'd be your best patient. I hear voices. I listen to the voices, and I do what the voices tell me to do. So, best patient for you. So, I listen to what they try to show me, or what they try to do in the vibration. And really, it's body, mind, spirit, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Spirit will show you 3 or more times. God will show you, Spirit will show you 3 or more times. So they really want you to look at it. They want that thing to be inspiring for you. You see the best things in your life when you're out of your daily routine. When you are not in your routine. You're somewhere new. It's different. So that spirit has a way of working with other avenues in the vibration to get your attention, to get your personal attention. Sometimes we're in this lifetime for people, situations in our life, but sometimes we outgrow them. We have to move. We have to change the directions in our life. And then we feel guilty that we have to change, or we can't help this person, but maybe somebody else can help them. Maybe somebody else needs to take them the rest of the way. When I put my brother out to the street when he was 18 years old, everybody said I was the worst person in the world, that I had put him out next to the street with a little duffel bag. But this lady stopped. She was 56 years old. She liked my brother. She married my brother. She put him through college. They gave him a trust fund. Took really good care of him. So I couldn't give him a trust fund. I couldn't have done all that, but he did. So I had to allow him to go to receive what he needed to do in our lives. Sometimes we have to let things go in our lives so that we will be able to receive from the world, God. Because we're on a journey, but doesn't mean we have to stay in one path, one situation within our lives. We can have a discussion. My friend has a good saying. She says, every once in a while, you have to have a come to Jesus moment with your guides. Come to Jesus moment. So it's like, okay, we're done doing this. Let's go do something else. But inspiring your heart energy. Then you inspire the places around you. You inspire that. If something displeases you in your life, say something, or remove it from the vibration in your life. If you're somewhere where it's not quite working for you, then talk to yourself. And you can do that now these days. Because back in the day when I was young, you start talking to yourself, people started following you. But now you got a phone, you can think you're talking on the phone, people think you're just talking, you just talk to yourself. Talk to Spirit, talk to God. Have a conversation. Tell them you don't like that. I don't care for that. I don't care for that. Let's fix that. And Spirit will work on it. The thing I do in my life, I'll teach this here. You guys probably haven't heard it before, but I will teach it here. Life cycles in our lives run every 9 years. Every 9. You run 7 years of your life, you run 7 years of your life, and then 8th year, your guides and God will take over because they've let you go crazy for 7 years. 8th year, they take over. 9th year, you regroup and get ready for the next cycle, and then you start a brand new one. That's why people leave. They pass away, they leave, they do different things in their 8th and 9th year of a cycle. Because they don't want to take it into the new cycle and don't want to finish the cycle with it. When you're in your first year of a cycle, that's just taking your birth, whatever age you are, and breaking it to single digit. When you're in your first year of the cycle, you allow yourself to go to the store, pick up whatever you want, whatever you need to put in the foundation for yourself. Then you get to the second year, you get a little discouraged because Spirit stops you. Makes you look at what you picked up to put in the foundation. You have one last effort to finish setting that foundation. But when you move to your third year of the cycle, your guides will literally move you away from the foundation. Now that foundation's set all the way to the end of the cycle. The only thing you do for the rest of the cycle is build on it. Hopefully you've got enough stuff for you to build on. The third year, your guides will take you to where they think you should look for you to pick up things to build with. 4th year, head down building. 5th year, I call the Dr. Phil year. It's when your guides go, well, how's that been working for you? An opportunity to change what you're building with. 6th and 7th years, like being locked in this room. You build with whatever's in the room, you just won't leave it. Won't leave the room. You'll build with whatever's in here, whatever you personally decided you needed. 8th year, you do it in a clearing year. Your guides will take over in your 8th year. They propel in your life what they feel is best for you, either accept or decline. 9th year, you regroup, and then you start again. If people realize where they are in their lives, where they are in their vibration, what they're propelling in their life, then they become this beacon of light. Once they allow things to move away from them, to inspire themselves, but then they have that in turn to inspire others. If you spend your whole cycle trying to just inspire everybody else in your life, but nobody is inspiring you, then you just get tired. You're exhausted. You're exhausted. Sure, you're giving energy out in the world of spirit, but it isn't like you don't want energy back. You want some kind of recognition that you're doing something okay. It's like when I taught, I would give them little gold stars. Pin it right on their little shirt. Gold star. And boy, they were just so proud they got a gold star. Gold star. Every once in a while, we need a little gold star. Every once in a while, we just need to be recognized that we're doing okay. And it's the path that we've chosen. Everybody picks their path. Everybody picks their journey on this earth plan. Because you decided who you wanted to see, what you wanted to get hold of, who you wanted to connect to in this lifetime. Kicking or screaming, you will get there because you chose that direction. But it's never the destination in your life. It's never that. Your free will and choice in this lifetime is the journey to the destination. Our journey. It's never the destination. You're going to get there. But it's how you arrive. I tell people you can crawl, you can walk, or you can ride in a limo. I'm in my 70s. I'm riding in a limo. I'm not crawling or walking. Limo. So we have to pick that mode of journey that we decide in our lives. What is that journey we want? And quietly in your life go, is there anything I've missed, anything I should be doing, anything I should personally be putting in motion? Could you please show me? So just in case we lost something, we didn't see it, we didn't manage to get it in our lives, God will show you. It'll come in your life very repetitiously if there's something you need to personally do in your life to get you to where you need to be. Spirit will show it to you. Because Spirit wants you on the right journey, the right path. They don't want you hurt. They don't want you dragged. They don't want you put somewhere that you don't have to get out for a while. They want you to manage the journey very comfortable. Life is supposed to be fun, enjoyable. It's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be in our lives. And if it's not fun and enjoyable, then you need to re-inspire yourself to where you need to be. I was always raised a spiritualist medium. I was always raised in spiritualism. I've had other religions. I've had other religions, a lot of them, my life. But I always came back to that. Because it gave me the vibration, the intuition of understanding that I was in control of my journey. I was in control of it. Because as long as I knew, the best thing was that my father used to be a big Baptist minister from a large megachurch. And he used to read the Bible. And with me, I've read the Bible probably a little over 300 times from front to back. I know what the Bible says. My father would say, here you go. I'd go, what about that? He'd go, oh, we don't read that. What happened to that? What happened to that verse in the Bible? So I always thought that if I propelled a lot of avenues in my life, whether through Buddhism, Taoism, all kinds of isms I did, Christian, Baptist, doesn't matter. I went through a lot, but I always picked from different things that I thought that works for me. Might not work for someone else, but that works for me. And that inspires you because it allows you to try to pick the journey. You, how you make that journey to your destination in your life. How you do. Not everybody's going to take your journey. Not everybody wants to take it, but you've got to take it. So how do you manage the journey for you? How do you manage that? Your journey. Because you are a light of God. When she said, we'll put the song, we'll put the note on the refrigerator. I tell people if God had a refrigerator, your picture's on it. Your picture's right in the center of that refrigerator. Because God's proud of you, wants to put your picture there. And if you have to go do something in your life, awesome. But if you have to be a missionary, you have to go help the masses. You have to go. Spirit, God should take extremely good care of you. Good care of you. Because when I did missionary work, they would give us a car, food to eat, place to stay. We were well taken care of because we made the journey to go there, to help. So when you're looking at things in your life, it should balance your vibration. It should connect to you. It should make you extremely happy. Whatever journey you take, it should be a blessing to you, blessing to your vibration. If not, then just, as I said, just rearrange it, reset it. You still have to go through it, but doesn't mean you have to go through it terrible. Most people I deal with in my life, they're pushing on a screen door as hard as they can, trying to push that door open, trying their best to push it open. But only when they decide they want to step back and take a breath, they notice the door said pull. Never said push. So then they say, oh, I've been doing that for so long, and I get to change it. Every once in a while, we need to step back, take a look at it, and realize what we need to do with it. Not just keep pushing at something that's not working. So when you inspire yourself and you pull the energy up from Mother Earth, you pull the energy down from the God source, and you use that energy, whatever energy in your vibration, to make you who you are. Whoever that is, whoever that creation is for you. But it should be a blessing to you. Not everybody in your life is going to like you. Not everybody's going to say, oh, that's an awesome person. Some people are going to roll their eyes, look at you and go, ha, 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 ha. But we have to realize that we're not here to please everyone. We're not here to please every person on this earth planet. Because they are not on the same path as you. They're on their own journey. They might be crawling up the mountain, but you're in a limo waving to them. And I explain to people sometimes, I tell them, most of your relatives, dear people, are what I call drive-bys. You keep the windows up, you keep the doors locked, you drive by and wave. You don't stop. Sometimes relatives are there in our lives, but not to be there all the time. Every once in a while, I'll just drive by somebody's house and wave. They say, well, you didn't stop. Oh, I waved. I waved to you. I gave you a wave. I looked at you. I looked at your house. I gave you energy, but I wasn't going to stop. Because every time you stop, energy gets dwindled away from you. When my brothers give me a call, they talk about our childhood. It's like, why I keep dragging it up? Why I keep pulling it up? I'm just constantly digging stuff up. If you talk to somebody in your life that it digs things up all the time, you have to sit there and go, that energy you're propelling your life sticks to you, sticks. So listen to what's propelling itself towards you. Negativity will beget negativity. Positive energy will beget positive energy. You want positive, you're still going to get a little bit of negative, but you want that positive vibrational energy to propel itself around you. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that to increase your health, increase your well-being, to make you who you are. If it's all negative, people aren't going to be wanting to be around you. They won't. If you're that constantly negative about situations in a person's life, you're not going to be, people are going to venture by, just wave at your house. They will not stop and speak to you. Because I've been a pastor of probably about 20 different churches throughout my life. And I've understood that people are all different. They're all from all different walks of life. They're not raised the way I was raised. They weren't put in vibration as I was put in. But they were raised the way they were supposed to be raised. And in their life, people change. People reorganize and they reset and they re-envision. They take whatever they had in their life to a certain point and then they move on to something else. Maybe at some point in your life, you're going to say, I'm done with that. Let me go do this. Let me go envision this. Because that inspiring. It's Ruiz was say, he says, be impeccable with your word. Be impeccable. Impeccable what you say, what you tell people, but mostly what you tell yourself. What you personally tell yourself. If you tell yourself negative stuff and you have that voice in your head just going about a mile a minute, then you're just going to believe that. It's what you speak to others, yes, but it's what you tell yourself. Do be the best you can be. Be the best. Be who you are. Whatever that is. Be good for you. That's what I said at the beginning of this. I'm inspired by who I am. I'm inspired because I spent a lot of years working on this. There's still a bunch of screws loose and a few things falling off the wagon, but still, I'm still together. I'm still moving down the path. I'm still learning. I'm still collecting energy from different things to make me who I am. And that's what you should never stop trying to learn something new, something connected to you, connected to your vibration, connected to you. A little bit about my vibration. I was raised in a very Baptist, Christian, Southern Baptist family. But my mother was a spiritualist. My father was a Baptist minister. So life was good at our dinner table. But the vibration was different. My grandmother was Catholic. My other grandmother was Native American. So we had different conversations at the table in our lives. I understood that everybody had their own view. Their view was right. It wasn't nobody else's view was right. Their view was right. And I understood that we had to compromise because everybody couldn't just have their view. Compromise. Same thing with our own being. We have to, every once in a while, we have to kind of compromise. We have to be, if you have nothing good to say, bless them on their journey, you know? Just give them the look. Give them the look. But we don't have to go there. We don't have to kind of encourage the energy, encourage that vibration, just walk away. Step away from it. Remove ourselves from the situation. But then I was in the Navy, then I went other places. So I learned quite a bit on my journeys through the earth plane to where I am now. But I can see spirits just like I see you. I know they're there. are standing around you. I can see them. But I don't allow them to take control of my vibration, because if I allowed them to do that, then they would be here all the time. They'd constantly be in front of me, constantly be running me. If I drive from Casadega to here, I pick up hitchhikers. They get in the car. They are in the car with me. So the question is that's just reality to me. I've always seen it. I've always had it. So it's nothing different. My mother said I was different, but I didn't know I was. But it's just who I am. It's how I was raised and how I was put together. So it's how I see stuff. But I noticed that spirits will try to help you. They'll whisper to you. They'll lean over. They'll get up close to you. They'll overshadow your vibration and they'll try to talk to you. Every once in a while you'll see people go. They're the spirits talking. They're downloading into your vibration. The spirit will download into your vibration energy that you have to remember. Remember, out of everything you've learned in your life, it's within your cell memory of your vibration today. Your cell memory. Everything you've been in the spirit world, you've been in the spirit world, you have information within your cell memory of your body today. All you're doing through meditation, getting quiet, talking to yourself and understanding yourself, is you're awakening that cell memory. All of a sudden you have like a aha moment, like, whoo, I remember something. I remember something, and something showed up. We have those moments that we remember. You should always keep like a journal. Keep some kind of journal. Especially if you're meditating. Keep a dream journal. Keep a meditation journal. Keep a journal. Because as you keep that journal, you say, oh, I saw that in this meditation. And a couple weeks later, you see the same thing again. It keeps showing up. It keeps trying to get your attention. Because you have guides. I believe that strongly, because the Spirit sent you people to help you. Help you on this earth plane. Help you. Yeah, plus you have family members. We do have family members on the other side that do love us. There's some that we don't want to see once we get to the spirit world, but bless their hearts, they can go bother somebody else on the other side. Don't need to bother us. But our choices of what we do, choices of the vibration. Always listen to yourself. Everybody has some kind of empathic ability. We have some kind of empathic ability where we can feel and we can sense. If you walk in somewhere and you go, I don't feel good here. It's not good for me. Walk away. That empathic ability will kick in the vibration. And then some of us are born with good common sense. Not everybody has common sense, so we're around to try to help them because they don't really have good common sense. But a lot of us do have really good common sense, so listen to your common sense. When you look at something, when you look at it and go, oh, that's not right. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. Always listen to you, because you are on your journey. You're going to get information. She can give you information. Everybody here can give you information. And you'll start parts of it, you go, ooh, I like that. Other stuff you might go, no, that doesn't quite fit me. I'm okay with it. But remember, be okay with who you are. Be okay. Because you have a whole vibration in your life. Because I wear this Buddha Maitreya solar cross. It's supposed to keep negative people away. It's supposed to keep negative energy away from me. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't know if it does or not, but I don't have too many negative people around me, so maybe it works. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But we all have little quirks, little things that we have in our lives. We go, ooh, that keeps it away. I tell people, smudge your house all you want. Spirit does not leave. Spirit will only leave because you tell them to vacate the premises. Mm-hmm. They will leave because you tell them. They have no business here, leave. Burn all the sage you want. Make your house smell like make it smell like marijuana or something. I don't care. but it's not going to chase the spirits away until you chase them away yourself. You have to make that effort to chase them away. You can have negative energy in the house, but most energies in homes are because of the energy left behind. If somebody died in that house, you're going to feel somebody walking through the house because the energy is the energy of who was in the home. That's what it is. Just simple. Because spirit moves to the spirit side of life. They don't care what goes on here. Oh, mama likes her dresser. She's on that dresser. She's hanging on to it. Mama doesn't care about her dresser. She don't care where it goes. She's gone to the spirit world. She doesn't care. We leave everything behind. We put attachments to it. They don't. We do. So, if we have an attachment to mom's dresser, it's not mom's telling us to keep us. We're telling ourselves to keep it. Not mom. So, remember, when you're looking at things, does it benefit you? Is it for your highest and best? That's all you have to do. You have to ask yourself that. Is it for your highest and best? And I want to thank you for listening to me.
Awesome.